Good morning from wherever you are joining. We have been covering the series on Svadhyaya. It is very nice to see a baby is trying to walk with the support of the parents. It's very nice to see, and everyone appreciates the effort of the baby trying to stand up and trying to walk. But at the same time, if you see some adult needs a support to stand up and walk, everyone pities. The small baby, when he's trying to stand up and walks, everyone is happy. As an adult, if you need a support to stand and walk, everyone pities. Same applies to Svadhyaya also. At the beginning, we resort to commentaries, others' explanation. We seek advice from others how to understand these scriptures, how to read the scriptures. As we are progressing, after many years of practice also, still we are banking on them. Please explain what to do, how to understand. So, we never allowed our mind to open up. We are conditioned to depend on others to make me understand. We never made an effort to understand ourselves. We did not invest time for ourselves, always reading others' commentaries, others' explanation. What is your understanding? I don't know. What is my understanding? And I depend on others to interpret the message of Shastra. What Svadhyaya says, initially, yes, like a baby, it is nice to see you are attending, and as you are progressing, when you read, you should be able to understand the meaning. Understand the meaning. That preparation has to be done. Svadhyaya, name itself says, svayameva adhyaya. You should be able to understand, read independently. Yes, initially I need support. Svayameva adhyaya. I read, I try to make an effort to understand. And as you are evolving, you should be able to tell the meaning to your children, your students. This is my understanding. You should be able to interpret its application to the children. Not to say, some people they say, what is the meaning of that one? Go and check with that person. Go and check with that person. Look at the Google. Look at that book. We should be able to guide our next generation. Svayameva adhyaya. That Svadhyaya opens up, and Svadhyaya makes, as we start diving deep in our sadhana, Svadhyaya, when it is happening, it should not make us arrogant of our learning. As we start learning, it should make us grounded and humble in our life. Humility must dawn. Like a tree with a lot of fruits, the tree bends down. When the fruit starts coming up, tree comes down. So is our learning. As we start learning, that we should become humble in our life, humility must dawn in. And the Svadhyaya does not, if through my learning, any learning I am doing, if it makes me hate others, destroy others, that some people they say that some religion, when you are reading, destroying, that means you have learnt. When you are learning, hatred should not dawn. If the hatred is dawning in you by reading, that means you haven't learnt. There is no hatred in you, and grounded. When you start, the learning is happening, And you should reinforce that one before doing the pravachana. You should swapravachana. You should tell that one to yourself. Reinforce whatever you learned, say it to yourself again and again. That is called as swapravachana. And after that, what comes is called as parapravachana. You tell others. Before telling others, swapravachana should be there. Svadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam. Though Taittiriya says you learn and teach, it says before doing that one, swapravachana should be there. I should reinforce what I learned. Whatever I learned, before telling others, I should implement those concepts in my life. If I am not implementing that one, only for quoting, I am telling others, it won't have a bearing, it won't carry the weight. Before doing the pravachana, before you teach, vachana means talking. Pravachana, good talking, prakrishta. When you are, it is not a loose talk. When I go to the party, it is nothing but only a vachana. It is only a talking. There is no weight. And when you pravachana means talk lofty, talk good, talk noble. When you are do that one pravachana, you should be practicing what you are talking. In Bhagavad Gita, Shri Krishna talks about Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Shuni Chaiva Shapakecha Pandita Samadarshinaha. As you are learning Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, your learning should make you humble in life. Humility must dawn in Vidya Gavi, and you start seeing everyone. You are connecting with yourself with everyone. Brahmane Gavi Hastine. As I start learning, I start seeing the same God exist in her, in him, and in the people, in the community, wider community, whole world, and even in the animal beings. The one starts seeing Vasudeva Kutumbakam. One starts seeing the concept of Vasudeva Kutumbakam. As I start learning, the jnani knows whatever I do to others, whatever I do, it will come back to me. If I am wishing ill of somebody, it will come back to me. So, a jnani is the one wishing the wellness. Initially, jnani is very selfish. I want to be good. So, I can't wish bad to others. I should do good to others. So, jnani always sees good in others. Sees good, positive in others. Then the concept of Vasudeva Kutumbakam dawns in. And as I start, that concept dawns in, that personality starts blossoming. Our personality must blossom like in a spring season. If some flower buds are still closed, I can't force them to open. If I force them to open, I'm destroying the flower. The like in the spring, naturally flower blossoms. When that concept dawns through Svadhyaya, my personality starts blossoming. How I know my personality is blossoming, how the flower knows, how the bees knows that flower has blossomed, it is uninvited. Because of the fragrance, bees from far and away come to the flower, perch on the flower, uninvited, and draw the honey from the flower. As your personality blossoms, you are slowly your actions become gentle, natural, and you are gentle, and you are source of inspiration for others. You start without advertising, come to me, and uninvited, you will be becoming a source of joy and inspiration for others. As we do the sadhana, we start going beyond the 7 levels of existence I talked about, bhuhu, bhuvaha, swaha, up to heavenly region. Beyond that one transcends. The tapa, maha, jana, tapa, satyaloka. The higher lokas are never subject to distraction. Up to Swarga Loka, it is subject to distraction. Whatever we do, it should not make us to come back. Do such a thing that you won't come down. Come down, do such a sadhana in your life. It is, you elevate yourself. Otherwise, just earning for spending, there is no point. It's a whole life I am earning, I die as a pauper. There is no point in that one. When I do such a learning, do such a sadhana, earth is the platform. God has given all of us an opportunity to bring out best in us. Best in us. And so that we elevate ourselves to such a plane, we need not have to come back. We need not have to come back as an ordinary apprentice. We can come back as an inspirer. When you are still coming back after that, again as an apprentice, as a trainee, what is the point? This life, you learn such a way that even if you come down, you need not have to come down as a trainee or a apprentice. You can come as an inspirer. Svadhyaya says, do the sadhana, try to go beyond the Swargaloka. Up to the Swargaloka, it is nothing but here earning, Swargaloka, go and enjoy, revel and come down. We had to think beyond coming and going, and even if you are coming down, you are not coming as a junior trainee or apprentice. Come as an inspirer. You see, in the world, some great people come and inspire. They also they look like us. How did they do? They have done the sadhana. It says, Svadhyaya, it should make you someone extraordinary. Personality should blossom, and as it starts blossoming, your actions become natural, gentle, humility dawns in, you become a source of inspiration. I will touch upon another dimension next week.